Peace family, peace beloved. Welcome back to your shoe Kemetic Yoga Instructional Flow with Ness. Today is Thursday, August 24, 2023. Thursday represented by Jupiter. Jupiter represents expansion energy. So today, folks, today family, today beloved, we're going to get into a different sequencings that we have yet to visit on our shoe channel. But all you'll need today is a few blocks, maybe two, some space, some quietness in your mat. Maybe get yourself a little rag in case you do get sweaty or any mucus buildup that wants to come out. Have that handy. Other than that, meet me on your mat in child's pose.
So we're going to begin in a relatively passive version of child's pose with our big toes connecting in the back. Our hips are going to sink in between the pocket that we're creating between our glutes and our hip flexors and our thighs. Allow your hands, beloved, to just fold in front of you. Maybe place the left palm on top of the right or the right palm on top of the left. And just allow yourself to get heavy here before we get into that active portion of our sequencing. And as a teacher, as an instructor, it feels a little difficult at times to, I guess, instruct you to relax in whatever asana or samaipalta that we're in, because all bodies are different, right? And where I find that I can relax and have expansive breathing and full breaths might be difficult for some people to find the same space, and that is perfectly okay because we're all made divinely different. So whether you need a pillow underneath your knees here in this child's pose to feel a little bit more comfort, a little bit more softness, grab yourself a pillow, maybe grab yourself a block to slide underneath your seat, underneath your bum. Just let your hips get heavy on top of the blocks of the pillow. Take a couple more breaths, inhaling deeply through your nose, exhaling through your nose. Four more, inhale, exhale, inhale deeply, exhale. Matching our inhalations with our exhalation. Inhale, exhale. Make this the last one, the biggest one yet. Inhale deeply. Exhale just as deep. Allow your chin to guide you to look forward, and as you continue to look forward, stretch your hands forward towards the top of the mat. Maybe you're gripping with the fingertips, with all 10 fingertips, and allowing your head to get heavy and dropping into your biceps, coming to a bit more of an active component of child's pose. You feel your lats stretching through your side body. Feel your hips get heavy. Maybe you're taking some micro movements, move from side to side, just shifting your weight back and forth. Whatever floats your boat today, keep it afloat by honoring whatever is intuitively guided and sent to you. On your next exhale, walk your right hand back, walk your left hand back, and slowly start to walk your hands towards your shins and knees and raising your chest off the ground. I want you to flip your left palm to face your groin. Same thing with your right hand. Flip your right hand to face your groin. We're going to inhale deeply here and exhale out of our mouths. One of the few times we will actually breathe out of our mouths. Usually like to keep that Senem, that life force energy internal inside of our body. Inhale deeply through your nose. This time extend through your tongue. Come into lion's breath. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, really extend. flip your palms forward. Come off the tops of your feet by pressing through your shins, pressing through the tops of the feet. Maybe you start giving them a little taps on the ground to alleviate some of the tension that might be have built up during our child's pose activation. From here, start to sway your hips from side to side. We're going to get a little bit more active, getting into our body, moving in a clockwise circle with your hips, lubricating your psoas, your sitting bones, as we're going to start working into this area. And now reverse that direction, going the opposite way. Allow your spine to get active. Allow your lower back to get active. Allow your shoulder blades to pull apart, separate your scapula by punching your heart space towards your spine. Maybe now you take some figure eights with your hips, cycling, whichever way comes naturally to you, beloved. I'm just here as a template to maybe help you into some movements. Switch the direction. Getting into our body, getting to our spine. Let's take a few rounds of cat and cow with our fingertips facing forward, grip with your right, grip with the left. Let's tuck all 10 toes here, get into our feet a little bit differently. Inhale, lift your chest, raising our chest to mother new. Exhale, we round, and we bow to the power of our Father Get. Inhale, we raise up, gliding our chest towards mother new. Exhale, we round. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This time, flip your left palm to face your left knee. Have your right hand still traveling forward. Now that same action that you just took with Father Get and Mother New or Cat and Cow, repeat the same sequence here, just opening up our shoulders a little bit differently with our left hand pointing towards our left knee, our right hand pointing forward. So, last one here. Really grip with that left hand, protect that wrist, and if you feel like flipping your fingers towards your knees is too much, just have them flip to the side. So, rotate that left hand to face forward and reverse the right hand. A few cycles of our cat and cow here. As we are going to use our hands quite a bit today. So why not spend a little bit more time lubricating them, getting them open, getting comfortable and reacquainted with them. Perfect. We're going to flip our palms to face forward. And now, as if you're closing a jar, like you're closing a peanut butter jar or a jam jar, what you want to do is rotate your biceps and your forearms inwardly, so now your fingers are facing forwards and you have full capability of using all 10 of your fingertips. So as if you're closing your peanut butter jar after making your peanut butter sandwich and rising. Rotate your biceps, your forearm forward, and your fingers will also go forward. Keep those toes tucked, beloved. We're about to fly into our pyramid pose, lifting our knees, sending our hips back into our first down dog or pyramid of the day. Now let's pedal out the feet. Maybe it's not your first pyramid of the day. Maybe it's your 100th pyramid position of the day. Maybe it's your second. Wherever it is, honor where you find yourself, honor how much space you have between your armpit and your sitting bone, between your neck and your shoulders. You're doing great. The hardest part was already done. That's just showing up. I want you to look forward, step forward with your left foot, step forward with your right foot. Have your feet in between your palms. If they're not between your palms, realign your hands so they're in alignment with your feet. Inhale here. We're in a halfway lift and forward fold there. Just relieving our spine a little bit more before we get into our work portion. Bend your knees to rise up as if you're reaching for Father Ra, reaching for the sun above us.
As we grab the sun with our palms, look at the base of your hands. Exhale, bring the power of the sun to your heart space. Inhale deeply. Exhale, let your hands cascade by your side in a mountain pose. Inhale, we swing our hands above our crown, looking at the base of our palms, reaching for Father Ra, reaching for the power of the sun above us. This time we're folding forward to Father Get.
Moving slow, moving a little methodically. Planting your right and your left hand. You can bend your knees as much as you can so your hands are firmly planted on the floor. Or if you want, beloved, have some blocks here. Step back with your left, step back with your right. I want you to immediately slide into your pyramid pose, and here it comes. Let's pedal out, let's pedal out. Shift your weight to your left foot. Frame yourself with the left hand, right hand, and your left foot. Extend long through the right leg, coming to your three-legged position in your pyramid pose. Exhale, crunch your right knee to meet your right elbow. Lovely. Send it back up. Notice when you're shifting forward how much you shift onto the left toes, on the tops of the left toes. That's 2. 3, take in how far your shoulders are traveling forward. We got 2 more, you can do it. 4, lovely. Last one, exhale. We're gonna hold this position with our knee and our elbow connecting for 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it back to your pyramid posture, lovely. Shift your weight directly into the right foot, right hand, left palm. Here we go, beloved, you can do it. Exhale, we shift forward and crunch for 1, 2, 3, 4. Press through the ball edge of that right foot to really send that leg back and up. 5, we hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We step it down. Lift your heels, drop to your knees at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Untuck your toes to slide into a variation of Sphinx, Kemetic Sphinx pose with your forearms on the ground. Hands flipped open towards Mother Nude. Chest, eyesight, rigidity looking for. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Next inhale, slide your hands towards your feet. We're going to bring our hands above our crown in this thoracic posture. Exhale to return back to your tabletop position. Moving in a very flow-like motion. Tuck all 10 toes. Shift your weight to the left side again, beloved. Extend through the right leg. This time we crunch for 1. We crunch for 2. We inhale on the way back, and we exhale on the crunch on our last crunch. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2. On your 1, step it in between your palms. Drop your left knee, untuck the left toes. Now you can have your hands pressing against the earth or have them pressing just in front of the right knee, not on the right knee. You want to protect that knee joint, right? So just have them maybe where your thigh starts to connect to that knee joint. You're lifting that chest. Breathing nice and deep. Pull your inner thighs towards each other so they stay active. Protect that knee by engaging through that right foot. Next exhale, let your hand drop back down to the earth. Tuck the left toes. Look at those left toes. See where you're about to place the right foot. Draw it into your chest. Step it back. Lovely. Now we're in our plank. Shift back to your pyramid posture by lifting your heels. Shifting your hips up, back. Left side. Here we go. Right foot gets our weight. We crunch for 1. Pressing through the ball edge of that right foot. 2, maybe you're coming up really high on that right, on those right toes. 3, and in order for you to shift forward, step it forward with that left leg. Drop the right knee, untuck the right toes. We stay nice and low, our hips get heavy. We're engaging through our glutes. Pull back on the left glute and pull forward, or maybe shift forward with that right hip. So the hips stay in alignment. And you feel the engagement happening through your lower lumbar, but also your inner thighs. Exhale, working up the sweat already. Planting our palms. Lift the right knee. Look at those right toes. There we're going. We're traveling with the left back to the right. Now we're in our plank. Once again, shift your weight over to your pyramid pose. We're gonna stay here for 3 breaths. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale deeply. Exhale, lift your heel, drop your knees in 5, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. You drop. Untuck the toes, beloved. Slide your hands back into your Sphinx pose or your child's pose, whatever floats your boat. Keep that afloat. Maybe rock your hips from side to side. On your next inhale, glide your hands towards your knees, towards your thighs. Just swing them up towards Mother New. Stretching through our lower back and our shoulders. Exhale, let your hands connect back to the earth. Get round your spine. Tuck the toes. We're adding on. Shifting your weight to the left foot. Extend long through the right leg. And we're crunching on the outside of our right elbow. Outside. Inhale. Exhale. We hit the tricep here. Inhale. Exhale. We hit the inside of our elbow. And we step it forward. Lovely. Drop the left knee. This time, beloved, we're going to reach up with our hands. Untuck the left toes. Stretching our ribs up. Lifting our ribs off of our sitting bones and moving our sitting bones away from our ribs. Look towards Mother New, the beauty above us that shines and divine gives us our wisdom. Exhale, release your hands into Ka. Inhale, swing them back up. Exhale, let your hands connect back with the earth. Lovely. Lift the left knee. Look at those left toes. That's where we're traveling with the right foot. Into your chest, and you step it back. Shift back to your pyramid pose. Shift your weight to the right foot. Here we go. On the outside of the left knee. Exhale. Make sure that you're continuing that breath. Allow the breath to empower you, but also guide you. Step it forward. Drop the right knee, and we're swinging up, untucking the right toes. Press through the right shin to help with that balance. Maybe wiggle your fingers, waving to your ancestors above, those that came before you. They'll continuously bless you. Exhale into Ka. Inhale, swing back up. Exhale, place both hands to frame the left foot. Tuck the right toes. Look at those right toes. That's where we're traveling, beloved. Slide into your chest, and you step it back. Grip with all 10 toes and all 10 fingers into your pyramid pose. Slide to drop your knees in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping your knees, untucking the toes. Sliding into your Sphinx Kemetic pose, lifting your palms up. Stay here momentarily. Continue building that heat. Inhale deeply. Exhale. And if you want to come to this thoracic posture, just stacking yourselves on top of your heels, go right ahead. Inhale, we swing up with our palms to reach up. Exhale, we round our shoulders to stack on top of our wrists underneath our shoulders. Tuck all 10 toes. We lift our knees and we slide back into our pyramid pose. We're gonna probably do 1,000,000 pyramids today. What honor. Maybe you don't have to take all of them. Maybe you take some of them. Take what you need, leave what you don't. Inhale, extend long through the right leg. And we're going right to the inside with the elbow. For 1. For 2. 3. Step it forward. Good job. Drop the left knee. Untuck the left toes. Inhale, we raise up. This time we're gonna come to a twist. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart space. Twist open to the right side. Maybe hook that right elbow to the outside of that right knee. And if it's not hooking, don't worry. Just engage through the twist by looking and pulling that right elbow back. You wanna bring your left ribs to the right side and your right ribs to the left side of the mat. You may release some gas here. That's perfectly fine. Perfectly normal. As we twist, we are engaging through our digestive
digestive system. So you might need to release. Exhale. Bring your hands back down to frame your right foot. Sorry about that. Lift your left knee. Look back at those right toes. Keep your right knee towards your chest for 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep it there. Step it back. Pyramid pose. Let's go right to the other side. Extend long through the left leg. Crunch the middle, the inside. Inhale on the way forward. Exhale on the way back. Last one. Inhale. Shift forward, step it forward. Good job. Drop and untuck the right toes in the right foot. Inhale, we swing up. We look up towards our palms. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart space. And twist open towards our left side. So we're pulling that left rib towards the right side, and the right side ribs are gonna go turn forward towards the left side of our mat. If you made that connection between the elbow and your knee, try to look past that left eye socket. Try to look past that left shoulder. Stretch out your eyes. On your next exhale, return your hands back to center. Frame the left foot. Lift the back knee up. Here we go, we're gonna travel back. But first, carry it into your chest for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it back to our pyramid pose. Inhale, lift your heels, drop your knees at 5, 4, 3, drop your knees in 2, drop your knees in 1. Untuck the toes, sit back, inhale deeply, exhale. Try not to allow the breath to escape you or to rule you. Understand the breath is there to empower you. Inhale deeply, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale, we swing up. Look at your palms, the base of your palms. Exhale, round your spine and drop your palms down. Tuck all 10 toes. Here we go. Left side frames our weight. Right side extends long. And now we touch our tricep for 3 rounds. For 1. Use that core engagement. 2, 3. And we step it forward. Lovely. And we drop that right knee down. This time we're going to swing up with our palms, untuck the left toes. Exhale, come into a half split or a fallen triangle variation with that left knee bending, right knee's extending. Feel that hip pulling back. All that work we've already done on that right side. Bend back into the right foot, tuck the left knees at the same time. Lift the back of the knee up, the left knee. This time's gonna be a little bit different. I want you now to straighten out both legs. Lift the left heel towards Mother New. Press off with the left big toe. Mount and straighten out that right hamstring as much as possible. Remember, as I always say, straight is relative. Straight to me is not much more about how it looks, but how it feels. Straight to me is the engagement that we're seeking. Bend the right knee, lovely, lovely. Plant both palms down, look at those right big toes. We're driving the right knee into our chest for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pyramid pose, shift your weight right over to the right side, extend the left leg long. Remember, beloved, triceps for 1, lovely. 2, good job. 3, you made it. Just hold it, and then we step it forward. Drop and untuck the right toes. Inhale, we swing up. The game is the same here. You know what's going on. Exhale, half splits. Straighten out that left leg. Remember, straight is relative. Sound like a broken record, but it is. It's all relative. Lovely. Bend forward. You want to align the knee and shin into one line. Grip at the left big toes. Now we tuck and lift the right side. And we straighten out that left leg again. Pressing our hips back. Really try to get into those hip sockets by pulling your bum back on the left side. Get that engagement going through your inner thighs. You're doing lovely. You might need blocks here. If you need blocks, honor that space.
Bend back into that left knee. Grip with the right, grip with the left. We're traveling back here with the left foot. Hold into your chest for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And our pyramid pose. This time, beloved, we're gonna slide to our plank. As you slide to your plank, I want you to challenge yourself here. Plant the left palm, plant the right foot, lift the right hand, lift the left foot. It could be a millimeter off of the ground. That's perfectly fine. Use your core. Try not to pick up your hips too much. Exhale, we drop both down. Go right to the other side. Left hand lifts, right hand lifts. You may notice that one side is easier or less challenging than the other. That's normal. Drop both down. Drop your knees. Untuck your toes. Slide back to your child's pose. Didn't mean to rhyme, but you can, or meet me in your thoracic posture. Lovely. Find your breath, or keep with your breath. Inhale, we look at the base of our palms as we rise our hands above us. Exhale, we grip the earth with both palms and we tuck the toes. This time it's going to be a little bit different, so listen up. Extend long through the right leg. Left foot is pressing our weight in towards our hip. Exhale, bend the right knee, to touch the right elbow. Cross it to hit the left elbow. Bring it back to your center line. And we step it forward. Don't worry, we're not going back. Let's drop into a high lunge here. This high lunge, beloved, I want you to punch your fist down, push them down to get even heavier on the hips. Use the big toe on the left side to really help with that balance, but also help with the driving back of our left heel. And that's gonna turn on our hamstrings on the front leg. See how you can engage your core a little bit more to press you back and to align your spine with your hips. Exhale, drop both hands down. Look at that left foot. We're going right back to our pyramid pose. Dropping the right foot, shifting our weight to the right side, extending long through the left. Inhale deeply. Exhale, we crunch. This time we're going cross, right? So from left, right over to our right. Bring it to your center. Step it back, step it forward, Come into your high lunge, but remember, we're crunching our fists down towards the earth. Now this lunge might be kind of long. Don't worry, we're gonna revisit this another time. Building that heat up. Exhale, let your hands connect back to the earth. Look at those right big toes. Let's travel, guys. Send it back to your pyramid posture. Lovely work. Lift your heels up, lift them up, lift them up. Press through your palms to round that spine. Drop your heels, your knees, in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Flatten out lower back. 2, and 1. We drop. Keep your toes tucked this time. Let's stretch out the soles of our feet. And you may notice that this has a little bit of a different sensation on your knees when you have your toes tucked. That's perfectly fine. All you really need to do is just observe what it is you're feeling. Don't tap into it. Just observe it. Just keep observing it. Inhale, swing your hands above your crown. Exhale to Ka. Inhale. Exhale, Ka. Inhale. Let your hands stack underneath your shoulder on top of your hand. Slide right into your pyramid posture. Shift your weight to the left side, extend to the right side. And we crunch. Right elbow to right knee. Right knee to right elbow. We switch to the left side, bring it back to your middle. Step it forward. Lovely, bend into that right knee. Inhale, swing your hands above your crown. Looking at the base of our palms. Maybe you close your eyes here to work on that balance. Maybe leave your eyes wide open.
Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, plant both palms down.
Gently look at your left toe. Slide back into a pyramid pose. Shift your way to the right side. Immediately sliding your left leg up. Sending it to meet your left elbow. Then your right. We step it forward. We turn to our high lunge with our hands above our ground.
Pulling our biceps back to align with our ears so you can lift that chest up, expand it a little bit more. Use that right glute, engage it. Exhale, hands back down.
Look back at those right toes. Step back into your pyramid pose. Lovely. Slide to drop your knees in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep those toes tucked, beloved. Remember, you can chill in your child's pose, catch your breath there, or tap back into your breath, or meet us in a thoracic posture. If you feel like you need to manually adjust those 10 toes, go right ahead. You know your body.
Inhale, we swing up. Exhale, we release into ka. Last one. Exhale. Inhale, swing back up.
Drop your hands, stack your hands underneath your shoulders, shoulders on top of your hands. Keep all 10 toes tucked, grip with all 10 fingers. Right side, shift your weight to the left. Extend long through the right. Give yourself a crunch to the right elbow. Swing it over to the left. Bring it back to your center. Step it forward. Enter a high lunge with your hands raising
Above you momentarily. On your exhale, bring them to your heart space. Give yourself a lovely twist. And once again, if you are unable or it's too much for you to connect that elbow to the outside of that right knee, don't worry about it. Just twist towards the right. It's the effort that counts. And if you want to drop that left hand down towards the earth, go ahead. Maybe you can see that left big toe. Exhale, bring your hands back to your center. Let them fall towards the earth.
Look back, step back, pyramid pose. Almost there. Shift your weight to the right side. Same work, just different levels. Exhale, left to right, step it forward.
Rise into a high lunge. Use that right glute. Pull the left hip in. Shift the right hip forward. Give yourself a beautiful twist. Open to the left side. Hook your right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Press into that right palm through the left hand. Maybe look forward. Maybe extend your hands out long. Just find some breath. Exhale, return back to center.
Plant both palms. Step back into your pyramid. Same thing, brother. Same thing. Queen, lift your heels. Drop your knees in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep those toes tucked. However which way you want to tap back into your Seneb, into your, well, breath means spirit. So into your spirit, into your breath. Find that. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Bend your elbows into ka. Inhale, reach up. Bend to ka. Last one. Inhale, reach up. Bend to ka. Inhale, reach up. Let your hands stack underneath your shoulders, shoulders on top of your hands. Lovely. We slide into our pyramid for the last round. through the right leg, same game. Touch the right knee to the right elbow, cross it to the left, step it forward, and we bend that right knee. From here, what we're gonna do is come into a fallen triangle variation by straightening up that right leg, lift the left heel even higher, even higher, even higher. Now here where it's gonna get a little funky. Start bending that left knee. So maybe it almost touches the ground, but it doesn't, and that right foot's gonna wanna kick towards your feet, towards your head. Maybe walk your hands back. Feel the compression happening between your thighs. Bend back into that right knee, plant right, plant left palm, look back, step back, pyramid, posture. Inhale, extend long through the left leg, and we crunch. Left knee to left elbow, and we cross it to the right. We step it forward, and we fall into a fallen triangle variation, straightening out both legs at first. Lift the right heel even higher if you can, even higher. Even higher if you can, perfect. Bend the right knee, straighten out that left leg even more. Remember, straight's relative, just get it a little bit more active. Walk your right hand back, walk the left hand back if you need to. Exhale, bend back in to the front left foot. Look back at that right toe, step it back. Lovely work. From here, we're not gonna drop to our knees. Extend long through the right leg, don't crunch this time. We're gonna step it forward between our palms. From here, shift back to straighten that right leg out. Once you straighten that right leg out, bend it back in. We're gonna return, we're gonna fly into our warrior 3 or crouching tiger with our left leg extending back, collarbone shooting forward. You can pull your hands back behind you, or bring them to your heart space, or airplane them, or even shoot them out in front of you. On the next exhale, drop that left knee down, the left toe down, sorry. Straighten out that right leg, bend that right leg back to step it back into your pyramid pose. Same thing on the left side. Just working our balance here, and also working on the straightening out of our legs. Straightening on both legs in our fallen triangle variation here. Lean forward, grip with the 5 front left toes to glide your right heel up. Use the power of the right glute to shoot that leg up. Bring your hands to your heart space. Let the right toes connect, Mary. Kiss the earth. Right hand connects, left hand connects. Step it back. Pyramid posture. So good. Inhale deeply, 3 breaths here. Exhale. Inhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Jump, step, hop, walk, teleport yourselves to the top of the mat, however which way you get there. I'm actually gonna rotate and face you guys, beloved. Coming into Malasana squat or a Saket squat. Sinking our bum nice and deep into between our heels. What we're gonna do here is just sink here for a little bit. Finding that grounding energy. Feel that work that we just did. We still got a little bit more work to do, but the main component is done. From here, let's just get heavy on our shoulders and our hands and then let them drop down towards the middle. Now your hands might not be able to reach the earth, that's perfectly fine. If you're right here with a block underneath your bum and you're sitting on your bum, that is perfectly fine. This actually feels outstanding right now. I'm gonna drop nice and low, find where you're at. It's not about what looks good, but what feels good, what really feels good. Excellent. If you're on your block, continue sitting on your block. If you're not on your block, If you are or aren't on your block, grab onto that left ankle with that right hand and give yourself a nice open twist by reaching up with that left palm, releasing even more through our left ribs.
Exhale, switch, left hand grabs onto the right ankle, right hand travels towards Mother New, and we're releasing through our right side body. Lovely. From here,
you can grab onto the big toes if possible. If not, let your hands just get long and work on picking your bum up and pressing to the outer edge of your feet and the big toe mounts or knuckles, lifting our hips up. Next exhale, let them drop back down into your Sufket or Malasana, lifting that chest up. Exhale, let your hands fall, let your bum raise. Work on really gripping with all 10 toes, lifting that chest, dropping that chest. Allowing your hips to get heavy. Maybe move from side to side. Got 2 more rounds. Lift the chest to drop the seat.
this is always counterbalancing.
You lift the seat to drop the chest. 1 more round, beloved. Drop the seat, lifting the chest up. Drop the chest to lift the seat. So good. So good. Maybe shake out. Let your toes face forward. Hook onto your big toe with one hand and then the other hand. Come into a flat back position. Exhale, forward. Engage through your core here to help your forward fold. Try not to just rely on that lower back and your lumbar spine, and the lumbar area. Work on engaging the core to help with the belly compression. So good. Exhale, release. Slowly start to walk yourselves up to a standing pose, to a mountain pose.
Hands by your side. And return back to the front of your mat. Hopefully you're already at the front of the mat. From here, we're going to enter 2 cycles of our raw salutation. So with the big toes mount, big toes connect at the top of our mat. We're going to inhale, swing our hands, release the spine, release your shoulder blades and your cavity. Exhale, we forward, fold.
And once again, beloved, you can definitely use blocks here. 100%. Make your way to the top. Take a push up. Drop your knees. Drop your elbows. Slide to your wajet or your upward facing dog. Exhale, 5 breaths in our pyramid. Shift your weight forward, jump, step, hop, teleport yourselves to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift up. Exhale, fold, last round here. We glide, we wave
All the way up to stand. Hands will reach above our crown. Draw on the lower back and lower belly. Exhale, hands at our heart space. Inhale deeply. Exhale, the rest of your hands by your side. Inhale, we swing our hands above our crown. Exhale, we forward fold.
over our thighs. Come to a halfway lift up. Exhale, fold. Shift your weight forward to go back. Push up to wajet. Pyramid posture, so beautiful. The way we exit out of this pyramid is going to be a little different. No, it is going to be different than we did the other side. Shift your weight to the left leg, extend long through the right. leg. If you want to open up that hip for some hip circles, go right ahead. Enter a pigeon pose by crossing the right shin in front of both wrists and dropping as low that is comfortable for you, beloved. Now you can have that left leg extended long backwards, or if you want, work on bringing that left knee closer to the right heel, and this will help with a little bit more area. Actually, we'll stay here for now on this position here with our bent left knee almost falling to the middle line of our hip. If you want to find the space deeper, you can drop to your forearms. Rotate back to center however which way you can. Just rotate back to your center so your left knee is making contact with the top of your left knee is making contact with the earth. From here we're going to go to a traditional pigeon pose, Tasana, with an extended left leg back. Make sure you're active through that right hip by engaging through that right toe. You're doing amazing. Deeply. Excellent. Last variation, I want us to come to a little bit of a twist. Now the twist doesn't have to be massive. Just bring your left elbow or your left forearm to the best of your ability towards the right knee and try to rotate that right shoulder open as much as you can. And you'll feel this on the exterior part of that right hip. So work the middle when you drop down at the first round, second round. We worked, the first round was interior, second round was middle, now we're on exterior. Lovely. Let's switch sides. Left hand plants, right hand plants, lift your right shin off of the ground, drop your right toes, shift your weight to your right foot. You can open up that hip if you want. Exhale, swing it forward to fall into your pigeon pose. Once again, you can drop to that middle line, dropping your bum over to the left side, and as it drops to the left side, start bending the right knee. And this will allow you to either drop into the middle towards the left heel or drop towards that left shin. However which way you drop, you just want to make sure that right hip is closed. Back to center, however which way you can, honor that. Come back to your center, extend long to the right leg. Next exhale, release and come into a twist, shifting your weight to your right forearm or hand that glides towards the left hip. This one's a lot tighter for me here, so I'm not going as deep as I was able to on the last side. That's perfectly fine on all sides are the same. Lovely. From here, however which way you can, meet me on your bum. Sit down on your bum. We're going to close our practice in a wide-legged seated position. I'm just going to face you guys just a little bit. Now you can let your hips get heavy here and just fall down, or you can take pulses, as I like to call them. just dropping further and further until I feel comfortable enough just to just sit down here.
Breathe deeply. And fully. Inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale deeply through your nose. 2 more rounds. Inhale. Exhale. Last round. Inhale. Exhale.
Slide yourselves up. You can rest in Shavasana, laying down in corpse pose as we refer to in the Kemetic spirituality and your teachings. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for the expansion that we created today. The light in me recognizes and loves and honors the light within you. Ankh, Oodja, Seneb, peace of the gods and the earth. Namaste. Thank you.